There's always a little lag, but
Yeah, it's okay. I'm like
it's
used to it
normal.
now.
It's normal.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
nothing weird. You know what is weird? You know what I ate before this? And I feel like a sick bastard, like I committed a crime.
What?
I had leftover Indian food and I had leftover pasta like with no sauce, and I just put the Indian food on top of the pasta and I just ate it. And I feel like that's never been done before, but I feel dirty.
I don't know that that's never been done before, but I too would feel dirty.
It's supposed to be rice, you know, but I didn't have. I
Yeah,
had like a spoonful of rice left. There was not much, and I'm like, pasta's the next closest thing. It'll have to work.
I would have
Um,
thought that. And it feels like it did it taste good? Did
it
it taste
tasted
good?
good. It was fine, but I feel like my mind and my body are like at odds with one another now. Like I'm like something feels weird, and I feel like I'm gonna have nightmares tonight because of it. But I don't know. We'll see.
Aw. We'll
Yeah,
see. Time will tell.
it's okay.
Well,
What up,
you,
Graphiture in the chat? Early bird.
And with the dirty talk, let's
Yeah,
go. My mom said to spice it up.
all right.
Here we are.
there she goes.
You guys ready?
We put in a rule to stop talking about dicks so much, dude. But if she wants us to spice it up, you know what we're
We
gonna
gotta
do.
bring the dicks
The
back.
people are
Yeah.
asking, so here we go. Yeah, Mark, I'm ready. Sorry.
All right. Penis, penis. Okay.
Penis, penis.
Dude, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate that. My name is Mark,
I'm Vic.
I'm Evelyn.
and we are To Live and Talk in LA.
What's up, y'all?
What up?
What's up? What's up? You know what, Evelyn? I missed that. Your
What?
theme song. You had your own
Oh,
some
I
assembly
was
required
thinking
theme
about
song.
that before. I was like, should we mix it up one day and just throw a splash in and I'll make you guys do it too
Yeah,
That would
and
be
have a
fun.
fake intro.
we can
Yeah,
do
I was
the.
thinking about that.
I think about that actually quite a bit, because I always think about what on show day I get up, I pray to Ariana Grande as the day starts, and rise and grind 4 a.m. and I just start thinking about like the show intro, and I'm like, oh man, like, and I remember you doing what's up, and I was like, I like that, and it's been in my head for like 3 weeks now, and I never told you that.
That is so cool. I don't know if I think I talked to you guys about this before. I can't remember, but when I initially wrote that, and this is for those of you that don't know, my alt podcast, Some Assembly Required, where I was solo, is still live on all your favorite podcast networks. But when I write them, I always write wow, like at the top of my agenda notes for that specific episode, but it's WUAW, what's up and welcome. And that's my
Hmm.
like, what's up, what's up, what's up, and welcome to Some Assembly Required. So that it was this weird thing that I just had. And I'm like, every time I'm like, wow, you start with wow, and then you move on with the rest. I don't know. It's a good vibe. You guys should partake. We'll set something up.
I like that.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fun.
we'll do our vocal warm ups, and we'll be your backup. We'll be Kelly Rowland and the other one in Destiny's Child to your Beyonce.
Yeah, I'll
I
be the
love
other
this.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the other one.
The other one
Do
doesn't
we
get
know,
enough love.
do we know her name?
Is it
I
cheating if I
don't.
looked it up? Because I just typed
Y-
in Destiny's Child. I don't think anybody
Wait, Left
knows.
Eye?
No, it's not Left Eye. That's TLC.
Shit. Um, wait,
I
it's
have the answers, so I'm just
Yeah,
gonna let you go.
I think I know it. I think
go.
I think it's Michelle.
Ooh, Graphiture in the chat?
Michelle Williams. Wow.
Oh,
Bam.
Yes.
There's also like
Wow.
like four more members listed on Google. I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't know.
I don't know who
I think they
Latoya
replaced
Luckett
people
is.
at some
Mm,
point.
yeah. Okay.
Well,
All
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Grafiture's batting 1,000 right now in pop culture Jeopardy. So he's doing well in the
King.
standing. So we hope everyone in the chat on Twitch and YouTube stand up. So let us know you're here because it's kind of cozy and rainy out here in LA.
I
It's
forgot my
chilly.
cocoa. Damn it.
I want to just get straight to before we get into the rain. In our Instagram, our DMs were slid into, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe twice. One was from someone who thought that she was being bold and DMing me, letting me know I'm sexy. So, what up?
We'll take it.
Correction, they were DMing me. Okay.
It's still up for debate.
For debate. But the second person who DM'd us, we put up tonight. We're gonna be live on Twitch and YouTube, so come through. This is the promo video that we're gonna use, and then we get hearts in the story reactions, and then I
Nice.
see ready, and that hyped me up, dude. And I don't know. Do we want to say who this person is?
Yeah.
It's your story, dude. Take it away.
No, it's not my story. I'm just teeing it up.
Is this my mother?
It is your mom. Your mom slid into our DMs,
Are we
bro.
still talking about
Yeah,
the same person?
I was like, for a second, I was like, Red, who? What? Yeah, my mom entered the chat. Hi, mom, if you're there. We can call her the manager. I think I got two nicknames on you, Vic. Um, the manager slid into the
That's
chat.
funny.
My mama, bless her, has some thoughts, you guys, about this beautiful podcast. She finally listened to an episode, Jason Bateman, The Bacon of Acting, and she said that we need more spice in here. And she actually wants to hear more from our listeners in the chat and wants
Mm,
them to throw some spice in our direction. So y'all put some wild stuff in there for my mom. Do it for my mom.
mm.
She is in fact listening and going to be one of our number one supporters because obviously she slid into the DMs within 24 hours of the follow, you know?
Yeah,
If we don't spice it up, we're getting the chancla. So we got to
yeah.
get our shit
Yeah.
together, guys.
Yeah, please don't
You guys in
subject
the
us to
chat
that.
too. It's
Prior
coming.
to the prior to our pre-show warm-up ritual, we just started chanting penis, penis, and then we just start
Yeah.
yeah getting
Penis,
louder. It was to hype up and get spicy.
yeah, I mean, Vic threw it back. He was saying that we used to talk about dicks all the time and then we try to nip it in the bud and now we're not spicy enough. You just can't win in LA, you know?
Yeah. We did it out of respect for people who don't want to listen to that stuff. We brought in a new team member. We thought, let's balance it out a little bit. Let's stop talking about dicks. But this is the feedback we're getting. So, we're open.
So you may hear a little bit more about dicks.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
When
We're
you
very,
guys pitch the pod, do you tell people that it's kind of like raunchy comedy? Like it's not really like I say it's an NSFW.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't listen to it with your kids in the car, but I think it's just like us hanging out with our friends, catching up and shooting the shit. I
Yeah.
say that. So
We're
it's
allowed
not
to
so
talk about
sensitive.
dicks. I think
Yeah,
we can talk
it's a
about
fair
dicks.
game.
Yeah,
I
fair
mean,
game.
I call it a lifestyle/comedy podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
Mhm.
it
Because
fits.
it's we all have lives and we style, and I saw that as one of the categories in podcasting when I was making the podcast, and I
Hmm.
like to think once in a while you laugh here on the show, so
Yeah,
it becomes a lifestyle/comedy podcast. We should really
those
maybe
are the
it's a
keywords.
lot. It's a live think tanking session, and we include the people. And if you even want to play with us and you're listening to us on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or however your podcast, email us at
There it is.
tiliventalkingalay@gmail.com. And you can
Yeah.
tell us, like, how would you pitch the show? You guys have listened long enough, and you're like, hey, what does To Live and Talk in LA mean to you?
Let us know in the chat. I'm
Please,
really
guys. Yeah.
curious. Everybody has a take on it. Slide into the DMs if you're not listening to this live and
We're
let us
really
know.
reaching out today. We're really
Yeah.
we're really digging deep here, guys. So
Yeah.
they're both
Somebody,
doing it.
anybody.
We want the
So,
engagement so bad. Yeah. Go ahead, Mark.
We're
it's
being too
been
desperate. Damn it. I'm sorry.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's been such a huge week for me.
Yeah.
The weekend,
Mhm.
for me as not me personally, it actually affects me personally. One was the Royal Rumble. I'm a huge WWE guy, and Royal Rumble is my favorite event of the year for so many reasons. And I was hyped on that. I was hyped on that pay-per-view, and I'm like, all right, let's go. I
You
watched
paid
it.
to view?
Wow.
It's no
I didn't
longer
even know that still happened.
it's no longer pay-per-view. I should probably reframe
Okay.
it because it's on Peacock.
Pay-per-view is like a vibe,
Oh,
though. I
Yeah.
understand what you mean. You
but that
know,
is a
Yeah.
pay-per-view experience
It, in a way, it
on
is
Peacock. Anyway.
on Peacock. Yeah.
yeah.
Which you could be an advertiser in a show and not take down our music. Just saying. Um,
Hmm.
but that was a big one, and I was hyped up. But and Evelyn, go with me on this one because you would not stop talking about this when it happened. You just text us immediately, and you said,
Yeah, I did.
So
I
much.
can't, I can't believe Luka
I knew
Doncic."
before all of you, actually, which is the funny part. Because I was up at 3 a.m. on TikTok because I don't know, there ain't no rest for the wicked, you know? So I'm looking through and I start seeing all these news pieces on our guy Luca and his trade, and I get the tea about our poor man's getting fat shamed. So I'm jumping the gun here a little bit, but I did know, and Mark, our Laker man, slid into the team chat and was like, "Do you even know what's going on here?" or whatever he said. And
Do you
I
even
I
basketball?
felt offended. Like, and I was like, first of all, I hate basketball, and yeah,
Yeah.
I'm aware of this situation, but
Mhm.
I understand that this affected you deeply. How are you doing?
This is a huge thing. Um, I mean, one, I didn't know you hate baloncesto. This is news
Yeah,
to me.
yeah, I'm not a fan.
How do you hate?
Wow.
How do
Yeah,
you
I
hate
feel like basketball is
basketball?
such an approachable sport.
I no, I don't. Maybe it's because I cheered for basketball when I was in high school.
Mm.
Like I just, and my team wasn't that great. No offense, sorry guys. But I don't love it. My
Mhm.
mom, who's less than 5 feet, was a very good baloncesto player in Guatemala growing up, interestingly enough. But not
Nice.
me, not me.
Well, the reason why it's so huge is because Luca is 25 years old, not yet hitting his prime, and he got traded for like the
Peanuts.
peanuts. Like, and
Oh,
it's fucked
damn.
up to call Anthony Davis
I
peanuts
mean,
because
yeah,
he's
okay.
yeah
He's
he's
pretty good.
great, but like the value wasn't there. It's like you're
It's
trading
off.
the trade value, the scale is super imbalanced. But the reason why I loved it so much was because there's this drama behind it, and the fact that Luca had no intentions of leaving. He had no intentions of leaving. He gets
He was
that
locked in, dude.
he was
And he
He
locked
was
in.
loved this
happy.
team, right?
Yeah.
Like he was like he gave up a lot
Well,
to
he
like
just
go
made the
there or something.
finals. It's so
Mhm.
random.
Oh,
Yeah, and this is the crazy part too. He was due for a supermax contract, so his next contract he would have signed was going to be up to $325 million.
oh wow.
So much money.
But because
Play a
Dallas
game.
dumped him, he's no longer eligible for that contract anymore. So
Wow.
he's
It's
lost a
fricked.
hundred million he's lost $100 million on the table, which I have thoughts on. But like two, he wanted to stay there. So essentially he got dumped by his girlfriend. And
Yeah.
as he's get dumped by his girlfriend and traded to a team that he had no intentions of leaving for, which by the way it's LA,
The
so
best
LA stand
team.
up.
I mean, he's okay.
And then the girlfriend posted in the newspaper, bye bye bye.
Bye bye bye.
Um,
Fuck.
because the thing that happened next was really rough.
And they're essentially they girls do a better job at this, which is they kind of like hide their when they want to be snarky, they can be really fucking snarky. The Mavs are trying to be like, no, he's like they're essentially fat shaming this dude. As you said, he's not in shape. He comes in, like not prepared, not conditioned. Essentially, when you read between the lines, you're saying this dude's fat.
But it's like he's fucking balling out, dude. Are they
Mhm.
saying that had he been in perfect shape, he would have done better? Because it's like, how can they be mad at him? You know what I mean? It's like fat guys who
Yeah.
play baseball, but they're hitting home runs all the time. All right, go ahead, dude. Just keep
Yeah,
it
they're
up.
in the NFL. They're
Yeah.
in all of the
Fat
sports.
guys get
But
a
it's
pass everywhere if they're
yeah.
good enough.
Except for Baloncesto in
I
Dallas.
guess so. Dallas don't play that.
But there's just
Poor guy,
something
man.
there was something so and Luke I was always I liked Luke. I was a fan of him. Now I'm going to love him even
Yeah.
more. But it's just so odd to see a team just justify that and just by calling this is the equivalent of like going dumping your girl or your girlfriend dumping you and then just calling you a loser on the way out subliminally.
I think they're coping, dude. because they made a bad trade and everybody's confused about it. Either that or there's like some 14-year-old they know about who's really good at basketball that they're gonna pick up in 2029. Because I just don't know
I feel like
what do they
there
know that
must
we
be
don't
some
know.
other reason, or I mean, somebody didn't like this guy, or some internal ass shit, like Aaron Rodgers' status in that coach situation. Like
Mm.
that's the vibe that I'm getting here, because that just seemed they really did hit a number on this poor guy.
I feel like he's good enough that even if he was saying racist shit in the locker room, they still would have. Most teams would have kept him, dude. You know,
Yeah,
he
Yeah.
could be dropping racial
yeah.
slurs and he would still be around because he's so fucking good. So I don't really know. I'm
No,
confused.
man.
There's
Y-
worse players who have been kept around more. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
real toxic people.
I'm
He's
gonna
just
say it's divine intervention, and my guy's gonna end up on top one of these days, and it's growing pains. Let's just say that, but that sucks. That really does.
you're gonna trade into Whataburger for Erewhon, my dude. You're gonna.
I
Dude,
know
for breast milk in a smoothie?
it's hard on him right now. You can tell he's hurt
Squeeze
because when he's talking, he's like, he just keeps saying the same thing. Like he just seems like he's like in a
Yeah.
daze right now. But
I'm
I
just like, why do
think
they keep
he's gonna be
doing that to
happy.
him? Like, let him, like,
Just let him
just
decompress, man.
cope, you know? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fucked up to have to go through that
he needs
publicly.
quiet
Like,
time.
that's not
It,
right.
that's the curse of an NBA, like of an athlete, because when it comes, they always interview you at the worst times, especially when you're watching boxing or UFC. Like you're coming out of the match practically concussed, and your lungs are collapsed, and they're like, "Can you tell us about the fight?" What was going through your mind as you're getting your
And they're
face
like,
pounded in? And
concussion setting in, like, foamy at the mouth.
yeah, and you're not all there. And in this case, like he's not winded physically. I mean, he could have been if he just got up to go to the podium. That was for the Dallas fans because
They're like,
you
yeah,
you
fat
you
bitch.
you did that. But like he's going through something. Like I don't know if it's true or not. Apparently, he bought a house a week or 2 weeks ago for 15 mil, closed on that in Dallas, and then they trade you. So like, there's so many thoughts going on through this
Yeah.
dude's head. He's 25 years old. I knew me when I was 25. I was not eligible for a $325 million contract, but I had feelings, and I was going through it.
Mhm.
And the mic and the camera is just in your face, and it's like, so. Can you tell us what your thoughts are about you being out of shape? And it's like, this guy's going through it, man. He's down bad, bro.
Now that he's
Yeah.
LA, he'll get with it though, dude. He's gonna,
They'll do him
uh,
right. They'll do him right.
yeah, he's gonna be able to eat all the best foods, and there's, plenty of hot chicks out here, a lot of good real estate. He'll be all right. He'll be on bounce back. Everybody wants to play for the Lakers, right? Like we're like the legendary team of the NBA. If you ask me, as someone from LA, everybody wants
Mhm.
to play for the Lakers, so he'll be all right.
Well, I think here's what we're going to do. I'm going to DM this episode of To Live and Talk in LA to LeBron so he can share this with Luca.
Yeah.
What is in your LA starter pack? It can be anything. It can be a physical item, it can be a place. What is something each of us are contributing to the LA starter pack to share with Luka Doncic, who's now joining the Lakers?
This is basic. He has In and Out now. This is the start. This is a starter pack. Go to In and Out.
I'll take that one. He's coming from Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know where he's from? Is he from Dallas originally?
Nice from
No.
Slovenia.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go with beaches. A beach, a nice
Yeah.
beach, a cliffy beach, just a good one. That'll get a Dallas man.
Yeah.
Oh, Slovenia is actually beautiful. I'm looking at pictures of it.
Is it
Mm.
beachy? Because if it's
They have
beachy, I take my beach back.
gorgeous water and castles and stuff.
Okay, I take my
So
beach back.
Mhm.
I take the beach
well,
back.
it's fresh water though. It's different, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna pivot. I'm gonna pivot. Um, did you have something, Mark? You put me on the spot.
I know. I'm giving him the 405. The 405
Oh yeah.
is the communal thing that the LA Angelinos can all get behind, which is fuck the 405.
He's
We can
taking
say
that
that.
shit. You know he is, dude. No matter
Mm.
where he lives, he'll be on it. He'll get it.
No. So I'm giving him a 405. Secondary honorary mention would be Disneyland.
Ooh, good. That's a good one. I think I'm gonna go a little nerdy if he's into this stuff. I'm gonna go Getty Villa.
Hmm.
I'm
Ooh.
gonna go like that is something that is so important to see in a place like Malibu. Like that's crazy. Um, Yeah.
Real quick Malibu update. I took PCH. It's been closed for like 3 months. I took it 2 days ago. The Getty
How's it
Villa is
looking?
still there, so that's nice. Everything is
Yay.
else is fucking gone, but the Getty Villa is there, so
I heard they
everything's
did a really
okay.
good job in the security of that. So,
Yeah, it was like barely even burnt, but it's like probably half of the houses that are on PCH, more than half of them are gone. Like there was more burnt down things than there were things that are not burnt. So that was pretty crazy. It was quite devastating. Anywho, back to Luca.
yeah.
Yeah, I think take the In and Out, take the 405 to In and Out, and then you're going to the Getty Villa, dude, and you're set.
No, go to the Getty Villa and then take the
Mhm.
405 out and hit In and Out on your way home. Ooh,
Yeah.
fuck it up. Like Vic
You
after
know,
our
we also
podcast.
have the Camrio outlets. I spent my whole weekend there, just grinding it out, dude. And you know what? I came up with some dope shit. He
Yeah.
lost $100 million on his contract or whatever. He needs to go to the outlets, dude. Okay, that's where you're gonna find a good deal.
That's
I'm
true.
pretty
He's
happy
gonna
with
love
what I
it.
got. Yeah, yeah.
Do you guys want to play the game? Are you feeling like the game? It feels like it fits the mood for
Yeah.
Luca.
Hit me.
So I brought a game today, this or that LA edition. So Luca, if you're listening, know that these are all of the options, some of the options you have of some of these amazing things that we have in Los Angeles that we're living in and talking about. So I want you guys to just give me the what your preference is. Like I'm going to give you two options of a certain kind of thing, and you give me the one that's your preference. So this or that. We're going to start right on topic with Getty. Getty Villa or Getty Center.
Hmm.
These are two museums. The Getty Villa is in Malibu. It looks like Roman architecture. And the Getty Center is closer to like, what is that? UCLA type area
Mhm.
in the
Yeah.
It's like
hills,
in between. Yeah.
buildings, paintings, things like that. Center or Villa?
I'm going center because it's on the 405, and I love that. Just pull right off my favorite freeway. I've actually never been to the Getty Villa, so I'm just gonna go Getty Center because I've been there like 4 times. It's pretty cool.
Ooh. Okay,
Yeah.
Mark.
I'm picking the Getty Center as well,
What?
and
Controversial.
it has to do with they have a tram.
They
Yeah.
do.
I don't know if it's like the autism in me because
Oh my God, Mark.
I love me a good train. I
Ooh,
love me a good
train.
yeah in Monorail. Like I see it, I'm like, oh my God, it goes up and it goes down.
I
And
think we all have that experience at the
I,
Getty Center. Is that just me? Or maybe we all need some attention, but in the
Yeah.
chat, let us know. You guys
yeah,
can join in on these. Getty Villa or Getty Center. I see somebody
Is
saying
that?
center, but both are dope. I'm gonna pick Villa. I really
Okay.
like the Roman stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't mind being the oddball out. Let's hit the next one. So this or that LA edition, street tacos or street dogs. This is a big deal,
mm,
especially if you're like
Damn.
coming out of convention center,
mhm,
crypto.com arena. You're gonna find both. So
mhm.
what are you picking? This or that? Street tacos or street dogs?
Victor, you go first.
Okay. This is actually really hard. I'm gonna give a little bit
Mhm.
of just backstory here. Every time I leave a concert or I go anywhere, really, and I leave, and there's all these Latino women with their, fry tops making those bacon wrapped hot dogs with the
Hmm.
onions and stuff, and I'm just smelling them, and I'm like, holy shit! And it's making my mouth water right now. Like just
Yeah.
thinking of that
Uh-huh.
is like affecting me. But I
Mhm,
don't actually ever really get one. I probably had one in the last like 5 shows I've been to, I think.
mhm,
Whereas if I see a taco, like a taquero somewhere, I'm stopping. Like I'm gonna go. There's very
mhm,
often if I'm drinking and I
Mm.
pass a taco, I'm just gonna go. I mean, even if I'm not that hungry. I feel like it takes more for me to engage with the hot dog, even though the smell, it's like it's sexier, but I'm gonna go
It's
taco.
harder
It's
to eat.
just
I will say it's a little
yeah.
sloppy. That's the deterrent for me. But
The
I'm
buns aren't
I'm
always good either, and that's
I'm hot
important.
dogging it though. Like I always bring
mhm.
cash to these events in
Yeah.
preparation of hitting the hot dogs when I leave. So I'm hot dog.
Mhm.
Mark, where are you at?
uh, as someone who is traditionally not a hot dog guy, I'm going hot dog. And
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
there's just something special about watching it being grilled in front of you on this like off of this like MacGyver
Yeah.
propane tank, and they have bacon wrapped around it, and they put
Mm,
all the accoutrements on it. Uh,
accoutrements.
I'm
Two for
in
two.
on I'm on a street dog. Like for tacos, like I love street tacos. Like again, that goes without saying, but the hot dog is it just hits
It's
differently after
special.
drinks. It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's it's special. The problem I have, like the one disclaimer is you got to be careful when you're eating because like like that sauce will drip on my shoes and I have to like
Yeah, dude, it's
I have to
messy. You
Yeah.
I have
don't
to
eat it in
lean.
your car. You got to
Mm.
finish before you get in your
You
vehicle.
eat it on the
Yeah.
way to the car though. That's what I always
Yeah.
do. It's
Yeah,
gone
yeah,
by the
yeah,
time I get to my
always.
car because
Yeah,
I'm usually
exactly.
buzzed.
And
No, you know
if it's not, you got to finish it before you get in,
Yeah.
100%.
a fat boy moves over here. Maybe this will be a pro tip for Luca. Is you eat one there, and then you eat the other one there too. I,
You
I
just
buy
don't
two,
even leave,
dude.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're
Just keep chain eating.
yeah. I'm chopping it up with the lady, dude.
Yeah,
Just like
send your
hey,
girl to get the car. I'll be right here.
I'm here, dude. Like I'm out here eating a hot dog.
It's funny that you guys say you bring cash because I actually will bring cash just for the
Yeah.
hot dog.
Yeah,
Like I'm like I need
just
to
for
have
that.
at least like $10. You never
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, because they're like $6 now or something.
Yeah, I
And
was gonna say five, but I'm like, doesn't
no,
cut
I
it.
think it's
Especially if you want
more.
a Coke.
In the chat, I'm seeing street tacos, especially if they $1, which like that is kind of hard to argue against when you got $1 street tacos, but I think I'm still going hot dog. All
God,
right,
where are the
next guy
tacos
for
a
us.
dollar? I haven't seen one in a long time. I wish.
Yeah, let us know where, Graffiture. We'll keep an eye on it. Next up, this or that beach, Santa Monica or Venice?
Oh, fuck, man.
Which
Uh,
honestly, weird third option, neither. I mean, I don't
Mhm.
know.
No,
Um,
you got to pick one. You got to pick one because I'll start here. I fucking hate the beach.
me too.
In general, it's an
so
LA
stop listening,
sin.
Luca.
The beach
Shh,
is
cover your
stupid.
Stupid.
ears.
Yeah, I don't go.
Like,
Wait.
dude, the beach is fucking gross. And like, I feel like I've done this before, but I'm gonna do it again. Which is, everyone tells me the beach is beautiful, man. It's like, okay, it takes me on a minimum 70 minutes to get there. I will then drive there. I have to look for street parking. Everything's a fucking mess. You walk around, you get sand everywhere. If you have to go to the bathroom, God forbid you have to go to the bathroom because those floors are
You
disgusting.
have to fight a homeless guy just to get a stall.
And
Yeah. You don't go to
there's
the
just
bathroom there.
No,
I
take
never
it
have a
home.
good time going to the beach. The only time I have to go to the beach is if I am playing tourist, like like playing tour guide for someone who's like, I want to go see the beach. I'm like, every time I'm like, fuck, and then I'm like, all
I'm
right,
gonna
fine,
get sand in my
let's go,
boots.
let's go. But with that being said, I'm picking Santa Monica because if I'm gonna hate a beach, at least I want to hate something where there's a lot going on.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm with
Yeah.
that too. I was gonna put Hermosa Beach in here initially, but I was like, it's not a competition. I pick
There's
Hermosa,
a lot
but
of beaches. Yeah, you pick like two shitty beaches. Which one are you
but
gonna
that
pick
but
your
that's why I
poison?
did it because I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
they're both LA iconic.
It's
So what are you
fun.
picking, Vic? Which one is you?
Um, God, I mean, yeah, Santa Monica. I mean, wait, so Venice, where's the pier? The pier is Santa Monica or Venice? Like with the
Well, there's Santa
Ferris wheel.
Monica, but then there's the Venice Beach
They're
area.
like
It's where like
touching, so it's hard. Yeah, Venice
Yeah.
Beach I don't like because it's like the water is just as dirty, but then like all you can really do there is buy shorts that say like daddy ass on them or whatever, and like
Or
stupid
like watch
blankets
the
and
gym
shit.
bros or like
Yeah.
the crackheads. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of
Yeah.
homeless people and like random like chucherias, dude. That's what we call
Okay.
them, okay? Santa Monica, at least you can hit the pier, get some bubble gump. I actually just
Yeah.
took my girlfriend, you know whose mom there, because she wanted to go see the water, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna be up here away from all the sand and the people because I hate sand. And same idea, you don't need to touch it,
Yeah.
you just want to look and smell it.
Yeah.
It doesn't
No,
smell as
okay.
bad from away, so that was a good spot.
I'm officially retracting my answer. I'm going Venice Beach now.
Oh.
Because you mentioned a good point. There
The
there
shorts.
is the activity. There's daddy ass. First off, but also Venice Beach Gold's Gym is there. It's iconic, and
Yeah.
to watch a bunch of roided out dudes in speedos,
You
it's
would
kind
want to
of
watch that.
like
You're
it's like
sick, dude.
you
It's
you
fucking
have
weird.
that. You have basketball in Venice Beach. Venice Beach is one of the iconic places to play
Mm.
basketball, and I always say basketball is a great equalizer in life. And I say that because You can be playing with celebrities. You can be playing with doctors. You can be playing with someone who's working at McDonald's for $7.57. And you're all the same person on that court at the end of the day. And I think there's something special about that. And then you're probably playing with some homeless dude, and it's kind of an equalizer.
He
So
can
I'm picking
sneak in
Venice
there
Beach.
too. Can he ball, dude? Is he?
I was like,
Is he
do
eating
it for the
okay?
ball.
Get in here, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
do
it.
it for the ball.
Um, Evelyn, what did you choose? You didn't choose yet.
No, I'm picking. I'm picking Santa
Oh,
Monica.
okay.
And to throw a nod into the chat. Yeah, we do hate sand. It's dry, it's coarse,
Yeah.
and it gets everywhere. It's a Star Wars reference for those of you that don't know. But I love that the chat also just said fuck those beaches and picked any other beach.
Yeah,
Literally,
yeah.
I see Redondo Beach, Huntington Beach,
Zuma.
Doc Weiler, Zuma,
Yeah.
like anything but the two that I mentioned.
Yeah, if
So
you're from LA,
just
you know
know,
which beaches to avoid.
Luca,
Mhm.
know that you shouldn't go to Santa Monica or Venice, and that you have many, many, many other options.
Yeah, he's rich. Go to
Uh,
Malibu. I just want to pause 1 second. YouTube
yeah.
chat is blowing up. Anna
Ooh.
Mejia is in here, fucking going off, dude. Okay.
Hi, Mom.
Bravo. She's in all caps. I'm here, guys. I just shared the podcast in Facebook, so we're about to get hit with a wave from Facebook.
You guys,
There
hello.
it is.
Thank you so much for joining. Shout out to my
Yeah.
mom.
Thanks, Mama.
She's right upstairs.
She's so cool.
But you
She's
too. We in
engaging.
it.
Holding it down on YouTube. Anyways, go ahead. Take it
All
away.
right, so the next topic I have, this or that, is actually this or that or this or that because I couldn't decide. So we're going coffee edition. Starbucks, Phil's, Coffee Bean, or Blue Bottle. So I put a nice little mix in there.
I already know the answer. For me,
Go.
I spend a lot of time in Malibu, and my lifestyle, it's been affected by lifestyle creep. For me, the answer is Blue Bottle. It's expensive, it's annoying, but I love the coffee. It is so good. It's worth it every time. That's
Oh
where I'm
my
at. Yeah.
I've only ever had it once, and I didn't feel too passionately about it.
Oh, I love
That's
it.
so interesting. Okay, Mark, what are
Yeah.
you picking?
So I'm not picking Phil's. I don't like Phil's because there's a lot of pressure in not just ordering the drink, but claiming your drink. When you
Why?
when you
I've never
Mm.
been to Phil's.
you've never
It's
been
like
to
a
Phil's?
I'm
it's like
just
a
like, meh.
Chipotle, but for
Oh,
coffee.
is it?
It's
That's
like
how I feel.
it's crunchy Chipotle because like what happens is you'll order your drink, and depending on the foot traffic in there, you have like four baristas in their own station, and they have their own name tag and name plaque that's there, and it's like, hey, I'm Mark, and I recommend the Mocha Tesora, and like
I'm
it's all this
stressed
shit, right?
already.
And then what happens when you order a drink at Phil's? It's a do you want it Phil's way or do you want it rich and creamy? And it's like
Oh,
every drink is different in terms of like what that drink is. Like, is it rich and creamy for Phil's way? I don't know what Phil's is on, but he's like every drink is different as far as I'm concerned. Then there's the premium drinks, and there's all these different things. You finally come to a decision, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna get the mint mojito, and you've come to terms that I'm gonna get it Phil's way because if it's not Phil's way, I don't want it. And then you go over there and you wait for your drink, and then the barista makes eye contact with you, and then they call your name. They say, "Evelyn, come on up. I have your drink ready." And Evelyn, what's the first thing they do when they hand you your drink?
I couldn't tell you. I've only been there twice, and it
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
this
we got
stressful.
people in the chat saying Phil's. Phil's like 4
There's
people saying
it's
Phil's.
popping off. Yeah,
Well,
people
good.
like Phil's.
I hope it is because what they do is they tell you, try that and tell me if you think that's okay for you.
Oh god.
So like,
no.
and I'm drinking, and it's like
They do that? What?
because
How do they have
they can
time?
they can modify the drink for you. It's because it's Phil's way, dude. Like that's their mantra.
Phil.
Like they want to make sure it's the perfect pour over coffee for you. And then
It was
you're
too many options
Phil
for
must
me.
be a picky bastard because every time
I'm
you give
s-
this guy a
I'm
cup of coffee, you
stressed.
got to drink it and tell you if you like. Okay, just take your coffee
Yeah.
and leave.
But like I have to then sip the drink. I'm like, oh my god, it's perfect. At this point, like, there's a Phil's at my work, like right by my work, and I just say, I trust you. I'm drinking. I'm not even gonna drink this in front of you because I have the pressure of like, oh my god, like this is the best coffee ever. I don't want to tell them to remake it because then that's gonna be 3 fingers in there. It's like just stirring it up,
Yeah.
which is cute. It's like
Wow.
it's all right because you're making it sweet, but like, I don't want that.
Whew.
So,
So none
my-
of us are picking Phil's.
That was a
I'm not
whole
picking Phil's.
reason, a bunch of reasons
Oh,
not to go to
shit.
Phil's.
I don't want
Yeah,
to.
like,
Chad
stress.
disagrees with you.
Chat said Phil's,
Multiple
and none of
people.
us. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
I'm gonna piss everyone off too. I'm picking Starbucks.
That's okay.
I'm picking Starbucks
I knew
because
you would.
Yeah, I
because
thought so too.
there's
Hmm.
it's just I'm gonna walk this carefully because it's just I want espresso. I just want espresso now. You know,
Yeah.
like I was doing the venti extra ice americano. I was drinking the black. Sometimes they still fuck that up. So what I do now is I just get espresso over ice and I drink it black.
Yeah,
Wow.
that fits your
That's it.
needs.
That's it. It's exactly what I need.
If I'm not
Yeah,
going
I'm.
to Blue Ball, I'm going to Starbucks. It's fine. You know.
Can I, and also I don't understand coffee like at all. I don't want to make it seem like I'm this connoisseur. I just want
Yeah.
black coffee because I was a smoker for a while and I just wanted something strong and like
Was
me.
a smoker. We
That
like
was the
that
thing to
language.
do. You
Yeah,
smoke a cigarette, have black coffee.
and black
You
coffee.
hate
Yeah.
your life.
But like,
Hmm.
okay, I don't understand it because if I go to Starbucks and I want a quad espresso, it's like $4 and change. I went to this coffee shop and I was like, oh, they sell espresso. I guess I'll get a quad here too because I get that at Starbucks.
It seems like a
And it was
lot.
like it was $9. I'm like, what is the going rate for espresso? Like, how is it jumping from $5 from one place to another? I don't like the inconsistency of
Well, the
prices.
quality, I'm sure the chat will
Yeah.
agree based on people saying Blue Bottle is chef's kiss.
Hmm.
The quality, I think, of the espresso would be different. That's my
You
take.
know what's
But
funny though is that nobody picked Coffee Bean, not even the chat, because it's
you know
true.
what?
I
I'm
think Coffee
sorry,
Bean's
it's
fucking
me.
annoying. I don't like. Oh,
I'm Coffee Bean. I'm sorry I didn't get there yet. My bad. I'm Coffee Bean, but that's because I do half sweets and I
Hmm.
like three of their lattes and I prefer the espresso there and I go extra shot. So I do like and I don't like the syrups. I like
mm,
their powder blends. I prefer the powder blend.
Okay,
So
what the
okay.
fuck is up with them using the crushed ice like that?
Yeah,
That is not a
stop
okay thing with
it.
me. Crushed ice, bro? No, I'm not a fan of
I
that.
don't even care. I just sip it, put it
Every time I go to
down
Coffee
the
Bean,
hatch.
I just feel like this is kind of weird. I'm never happy. Their pastries all seem off. The pastries and food are important to me. When I go to Starbucks,
Mm,
that
I
bacon
don't
egg and
care.
that
That's the
Gouda
difference
bacon egg
too.
sandwich is fire, and I get that all the time. Okay,
Yes.
cheese Danish
Yes.
also slaps. Coffee
Hmm.
Bean, all their pastries are kind of so. Like I like
I
food.
don't, you're right. I don't get pastries there. The only food that I
Yeah,
get there is like their spinach and egg sandwich on like ciabatta, which I eat when I'm trying to feel
yeah.
like healthy in the morning. Um,
I hate ciabatta bread.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want you to feel
one
like
of
I'm
the best.
targeting you because I know that you and I have different opinions all the time, Evelyn.
No,
I just
I
want to
like
put it
it,
out
Vic.
there.
Don't worry
Okay.
at all. I
Don't feel
love that
attacked.
I want you to talk shit,
Okay.
actually.
Because you're
It's
great.
we're
I
building
just
bridges
don't
here.
like your opinions. Yeah, but you're great.
Don't worry, I'll talk shit to you too. Just you wait.
Okay.
I'm setting you up for
All
some
right,
good
cool.
stuff. So that's our coffee. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And
Hmm.
then next up, theme parks. Disney or Universal?
The best option's missing.
Six Flags.
You know me, dude. I'm cheap. I go to
I
Six
knew
Flags, bro.
my guess was you would be Six Flags, I would be
Yeah.
Universal Studios, and Mark would be Disney, and we
That's
would just
exactly right.
be
Well,
yeah, I think
I could feel Six Flags because I said Victor's Cholo flannel just appear out of nowhere as you
Exactly.
mentioned Six.
he
I
just
only wear Chucks when I go to Six Flags. I don't know why, dude. And my dickies come out.
There's
yeah,
nothing
dude.
there's nothing that's sweeter than a Cholo's first date at Six Flags because he'll hold her from behind and walk in a mile just like that, like just
Yeah,
like,
it's fucking
hands
prom,
wrapped
dude.
around. It's
They're stuck together.
it's
He's
a, it's
holding the fupa.
Hmm.
okay, but I will. Okay, I think Disney is the obvious choice for me, but you know what? I'm going to argue on the sake of Universal and say like it's a lot closer than people would think,
Yeah.
and I think it's and the reason why I like that is because
True.
of the Hollywood lore. I think when people go and you're like it's just fucking four rides, it's like. Okay, but you're on a studio where all these celebrities were, and if you go on the tram tour, you might see Eva Longoria, and you're not gonna get that
Yeah.
at fucking Disneyland. I'm sorry, like that's just like the reality situation. And I really wish Universal didn't do this. I have like a lot of thoughts Universal. I have a Universal pass, and every time I fucking go, I never see I Love Lucy. Like they have someone as dressed up as Lucille Ball, and she's never there when I'm there.
Oh,
And
you've
that's
never
like,
caught her.
No one's
like
looking for
one
her except for you, dude.
dude, one
Yeah.
time in 2015 I saw her, and it was great, and I want to see her again because I've glowed up since then. Well, not really now because I got to get there again, but I want to see Lucy, man. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan. They used to have a fucking I Love Lucy museum in Universal. They had like I would go down there and I'd check it out. I'm like, oh my
Yeah, the
God.
little time capsule.
Mhm.
So are you gonna switch teams? Are you gonna go for Universal instead of Disney? Or are you
There's no
still gonna
way, dude.
Disney?
He freaking lives there, dude. There's no way.
No, I'm picking Disney, but it's a lot closer than people would think. It's just there is something special. Like, the reason why I like Disneyland is it's the experience of like, hey, like like you can't help but feel you're in a
Yeah.
Disney bubble because they've essentially they've closed off Anaheim, so you can't see which is also Anaheim if you're not from here. You can't see the locals because like it's just boxed in, and it's like that's kind of cool.
It's
I
like
don't want to
another
see
You're in
world,
like a little,
especially
yeah,
Toontown.
yeah, I don't want to see people from Orange County. Thank
yeah.
you, Disney, for blocking that off.
In the chat, have you guys seen the Fast and Furious roller coaster at Universal? I have not seen that.
No.
Yeah.
I'm imagining
Mhm.
it's probably poor. Is it the part in the tram? Is that what we're talking
I feel
about?
like both of
The
them
one with the
don't
No,
have
helicopters?
rides. Like, what?
dude,
What
no,
do
no,
you
no, no.
do at these places?
They're building a huge roller coaster, Fast and Furious. If you look it up, you'll see it goes over.
Whoa.
You know how it has like the four escalators going down?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
The the
Oh,
roller coaster essentially goes over the fucking
that's
like it
cool.
looks like it's crazy huge, dude. I based off the looks alone, I think it rivals any Six Flags, helicopter roller coaster.
They've also
It's
got Hogwarts there, which is pretty cool. Like
Well,
the
mhm.
Harry Potter thing is
that's
pretty
why I
cool.
picked that.
I haven't been to the
Yeah.
Mario thing. Isn't there a Mario thing now?
It's also very cool.
I've heard
It's
it's
so
awesome. I've
immersive.
not been.
I almost teared up a little bit thinking
Wow.
like it felt like because you're the size of Margit. So it's
Oh,
really like a real life
I should
experience.
go.
It was so cool.
That would be fun. I think the
Let's
food
go.
is better at Disneyland. Um,
I agree. I
I
agree.
really like Halloween Horror Nights. Although I don't know if this is just me getting old, but I feel like it's worse now. It's not the same. I feel like when I was young, I would go and there wasn't as many people there and you could have more fun, and now it just feels like it's just like a line simulator. Even in the mazes, you're
Yeah.
just in line behind someone else. Like there's not even space to be scared anymore. The last time I went, at least. So I don't know if they have changed, but I used to really, really like Horror Nights.
I'm
Um,
putting this down for us right now. Save your money as a team to live and talk in LA, and maybe we'll sign autographs there too. And we're going to Horror Nights, and we're getting VIP, like not VIP pass, we're getting front of the line
that would be
passes.
fun. I'm down.
Yeah, we gotta get I'm
I
not
actually
doing that
love
line
Horror Nights.
BS.
I
Dude,
scream, and
you're
it's so
such a
fun.
nerd. Look at you. You
I
know
think
what?
it's so fun. I
I want to
yell
go
for
back to
sure.
the food piece for a little bit,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
we can
Mhm.
also nip these this or that's in the butt. We can always come back to the other
No,
ones
no,
that we
what's
have
up?
to later. But um, I want to say I disagree actually. And Cletus's
Mm.
chicken coop chicken in the Simpsons world of Universal Studios. I love that chicken. The food's delicious.
Hmm.
So not all like the desserts are nicer and more exciting at Disneyland, but there is still good food at Universal. I
I'm
need to
just
check
talking
my
corn
oh,
dogs. I just
oh,
get a
okay, yeah,
corn
that's
dog, and that's
different.
basically all I need. I'll just get two if I get
The
hungry
Disney
again.
corn dog is different,
Disney corn
dude.
dog and Disney Coke
That
is
shit's different.
fucking great. The Coke at
Hmm.
Disneyland is different. Like it has magic in it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay. I'm actually having fun doing these. I don't know if you guys want to keep going or go to other stuff, but I think this is fun.
We can keep going if you want, Mark.
I don't know, but there's a first time chat. I'm gonna read this, and then you can grade me on this one, okay?
I'm ready.
Mm.
Hola, saludos a todos que tengan un excelente día, pero antes que nada pongan a Luis Miguel.
That was perfect.
It's pretty
Oh,
good.
thanks.
You're hitting all the sounds.
Hello,
What did I say?
Marista Cerono.
What did I say? Like, did I
Marinista.
read like a sleeper cell message?
This is somebody hyping us up, telling us to have a great day and not to forget before anything to put on Luis Miguel, who's a Hispanic artist. We can't do that. I'm sorry. We don't want to get copyrighted and they
We're
might
already in
take our
trouble.
episode down. We
Yeah.
can't actually play it, but he's playing in our hearts. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Mhm.
Wow, that was pretty good, Mark.
We're playing
Thanks, dude.
Spanish, Mark. Muchas gracias.
They also threw in a 10 the 10, which translates to 10 out of 10, Mark. Nice
See.
job.
You know what? My Spanish is working. I can even laugh in Spanish. Are you ready?
Let's hear it.
Hmm?
Ja ja ja.
Nice.
That is how you write it, so we love that for you. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going with the LAs. We'll get through these pretty quickly.
Mhm.
Hmm.
The next ones won't, I don't think, be as exciting, maybe. Who knows? Concert halls, Hollywood Bowl or Greek theater?
The Greek, hands down.
I've never
Fuck the
been.
benches, dude. The Hollywood Bowl. Sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's not. Okay, I went there to see Steely Dan. No, I don't know. I went there to see somebody with my a friend, and there was like the largest person on earth was sitting. And it's like there's no barriers. Like there's no. It's not like
Hmm.
an airplane where there's a divider and that's your physical limit. It's like if some
Yeah.
dude just wants to sit in your chair and in half of somebody else's chair, they can just do it. And it's like that sucks. It is cool though that you can bring food and other stuff. Acapulco, you can bring wine, charcuterie. That's true. I'm not prepared enough for that stuff. I never end up bringing them, but I just don't like. I like having my own seat, and I feel like every concert I've ever gone to the Greek, I'm like, hell yeah, dude. That's
Okay.
just me
Okay.
though. Yeah, they're both
Mark?
pretty cool.
Is
That's a
the Greek
toughie.
in area? I'm showing my fucking ignorance here. Is the Greek in Las Feliz?
I couldn't even tell you. I've never been. I mentioned that earlier.
Victor?
Yeah, kinda. It's like
Okay.
north. It's like it's north of Las Vegas, like in the hills.
Okay. See, I've never been there, so I'm picking Hollywood Bowl, and I feel like when you go to the Hollywood Bowl, you're there to see somebody. And when I say somebody, it's like, oh, this is a big fucking deal to be able to book out the Hollywood Bowl. It's so massive and grand.
Yeah,
I like that. I do feel because people will say you can bring your own charcuterie and wine. That's like, dude, I just want to bring a fucking six pack of Natty Ice. Can I just do that? Is that going to be frowned upon or something? And I'm just joking. I don't want Natty Ice. I want Bud Light. No, but I just want to bring beer essentially, or like I'll bring shots.
there's
I don't
bigger
want to drink.
attractions at the bowl. That's true. The Greek is like no slouch though. Is playing there usually. Usually somebody at the Greek like they're big enough. It's just more of an
Mhm.
intimate experience, which I think is kind of cool too. Like I've
Yeah.
seen stand up there, and it's like it's a big ass crowd, but it's not too bad. Uh, you should check it out. Those of you who
I'm,
haven't been to the
I'm
Greek, it's
seeing
pretty
the
cool.
pictures and it looks cool. I
It's
do
nice.
agree, but the architecture of the Hollywood Bowl is just so impressive.
Mm.
And I'm gonna challenge you, Vic, to if you ever return to the Hollywood Bowl, get a seat in the VIP section.
You
Those
got to
first
pay
like
more.
12 rows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't pay for it. It was a gift, but I got my seat and it was such an enjoyable experience right in there, right in the front. So
I'm so
I'm
poor, I
picking the
didn't even know
Hollywood
they
Bowl.
had seats there. I thought it was just all
Yeah.
benches. So
Like
there
I
you
said, they
go.
were
It's
gifted to
it,
me via my
It's a little bit
sister, so
about
that was
me.
nice.
dude.
Uh,
That place is so fucking huge, dude. Like
yeah,
Yeah.
it's gigantic.
yes, all right. So I went to the Hollywood Bowl 2 times, and they were never for me. These were gifts to the Guatemalan, and one of them was you'll fucking love this. It was the live version singing of Encanto,
Oh
Wow.
wow, that
and
must
it's
have
like
been real cool.
and it was there's two reasons why I loved it. One was because it was my first time at the Hollywood Bowl, and two, I had no idea how hot the chicks in Encanto were. So
He's got
I'm,
his
I'm
binoculars.
yeah, no,
He was like,
I paid for like better seats, and I
Mm.
was like, like this is a gift. I'm telling you, I'm buying the gift. Do you want closer seats? I'm fucking pissed I didn't buy the VIP seats. I would have sat up close and seen like some fucking talent up there, dude. It would have been sweet. But when you look back, like I can't even see you anymore. Once you're in the
mm-hmm,
rafters,
mm-hmm.
You're gone.
you're gone,
You're a
dude.
shadow.
Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's huge.
you're
Yeah.
nothing. Like you can't see anything. So yeah, now the Hollywood Bowl, stand up, dude. Let's
Encanto's
go.
pretty dope. Can I just tell a
It
quick
is.
Encanto story?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
This is a really quick story. It's basically just one sentence. Uh, the first time that you know who and I
Hmm.
was to
Mhm.
Encanto, so it holds a special place in my heart forever. Yeah,
Aw.
Oh,
you
Wow,
fill in
that's
the
kind of
blank.
sweet.
yeah.
Aw, I
I
like
was
that
like
we
not
going with
knowing
you
what
know
was
who.
going on, but
Dude,
You
gotta
put
know
put
something
who?
on.
Keeping it on the Universal theme. You know who?
Yeah,
no, dude. You know what I'm doing? Next time we're going out, it's karaoke night. I'm singing you guys. Don't talk about Bruno.
that's a fun one. I remember that.
Yeah, yeah.
We ended up watching it twice to
I
get
remember my
back to it.
pelvis was going to the beats if I don't talk about Bruno. That's
That
Me
is
too.
just One, I never thought I'd hear that in a sentence.
You know,
But I'm glad that I did
Yeah,
in this weird way.
I just
Can
wanted to
I
share.
throw a universal honorable mention
Sure.
for this concert hall? The
oh,
Gibson
you.
Amphitheater.
Mhm.
I've never
Oh,
been
I
there.
loved
mhm.
that place. It's gone. It's no
Oh.
longer there. I think it turned into Harry Potter World, if I'm not mistaken, or the Wizarding World of
Mm.
Harry Potter. But that was my favorite venue, so that's my honorable mention for LA concert halls. Mark's favorite. Next up, this or that freeway edition.
Oh,
405 or 110. Which one do you like more? I'm going 110. I'm be
mhm,
selfish. It's
Really?
local for me.
mhm.
It's closer. Takes me straight through. I can take that and then go off to Disney, or I can take that all the way up and go off to Universal. I can go to LA. I can go straight into Pasadena. I like 110. I'm taking 110.
I don't
So
even
what
think
I'm
I've
gathering
taken the
is
110.
what I'm gathering is the 110 is the Jason Bateman of freeways.
Very
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, okay,
fine. Oh, I see 110.
taking the bullshit traffic out of the 405, the 110 provides some awesome scenery of LA. And I say this, there's two parts that are
Does
fucking
it?
dope. It
I'm
does
like,
because
where?
when you're coming in, Evelyn, you'll know this part too. It's you're coming in from the 110 and you're going north. You're going
Hmm.
north, so coming from essentially from your side of town going
Yeah.
north. And then as you're driving through, it kind of gets industrial with the hills, and you get pissed off at people who have the fast track. You're like, fuck you guys, because I'm sitting in general
It is
traffic.
so LA. And then you see all the like neon signs or the
Mhm.
like digital signs for like Crypto.com
Mhm.
Center or Staples Center as it should
Hmm.
still
But
be named.
you get the best view of downtown from the 110. When you hit this part of the 110, you look into downtown and you see it in panoramic view. Like it's like you see it from one end to the other. And I think it looks so beautiful. It's great. And then if you go a little bit before that, you see like the strip club and it's even nicer too. So I'm in on that.
Hell
Something
yeah.
for everybody.
You gotta have it. And that
Mhm.
big old, what's that? There's like a huge billboard from that company where all these chicks buy clothing from, but it's like really skimpy. What is it called?
Is it Fashion Nova? It's Fashion
Yeah,
Nova.
yeah, yeah. The huge Fashion Nova billboard off the 110 and the 10. You know
Mhm.
exactly what I'm talking about.
And I get around, dude. So yeah, I know that pretty well.
So
Victor?
you're picking 405 egg?
I don't ever take the 110. Like I don't ever
Okay.
really go that way, and I feel like I mean I guess I have like leaving the Dodger game briefly or like, but I don't even know like where I don't even have like memories of the 110. I just feel like I take the 405 so much. I kind of hate the 405 though, to be honest. I mean I'm on it so much.
So you
It's
should pick
mixed.
the 110. Can I tell you guys what else I love about the 110?
Sure.
I'm sure you'll know this one, Vic. You know that painting of the orchestra on the side of the building, like
Hmm.
in downtown LA, right off the 110? When I was
Yeah,
a kid, we
that's
would
true.
drive from my house to like Van Nuys, where my god family lives. And I used to get freaked out that the guy holding the, I don't know if it's a violin or a cello, was staring at me because the way that his eyes go, like they track you wherever you are.
Mm.
And I would always like duck and I would cry. And I'd be like, Mom, he's staring at me. He's staring at me. And now I look at him like, that's my guy, dude. He's still there.
He's
They
been
haven't
watching you
covered
my whole
it,
life.
my
Yeah.
whole life, dude. He's been watching over me. And then watching people just walk through the streets of, I mean, I was assuming it was the 110, maybe I'm incorrect, but right in that same area, they were like protesting there for like, speaking of, you guys wanted spicy politics in the chat. People that were protesting in the
Hmm.
middle of the streets of Los Angeles, a huge Mexican group, which was cool, although they guess what they were serving in the middle of the freeway? Street dogs, my
Food?
man.
Really?
Street
Wow.
Hmm.
dogs in the middle of the freeway. So
Classic.
LA.
That is
And
LA.
bringing it all together. All right, next up. This or that. How are you transporting? Uber or Lyft?
I have a, I don't, I just check both and go with whichever one's cheaper. That's toughy. I
Me
think if I had
too.
to pick,
Yeah, you have to pick. You have to pick
Yeah,
because
you do.
that is the move. But
That
you
is the
got to pick.
move,
Yeah.
but you gotta pick.
I feel like Lyft is usually cheaper. Um, but I feel like Uber, I get more respect on Uber. I have a full 5 stars on Uber.
Ooh, okay.
Lyft, Lyft, it's like I don't know what, it's lower. So I think I have to go Uber just because game recognized game, dude. I'm 5 out of 5 on Uber.
I think I'm with you. I'm going Uber for a
Hmm.
mildly different reason. it's easy because it's already connected to my Uber Eats.
Yeah,
So
true.
that's my reasoning. I feel bad because I know at one point I was like, oh, I should really support Lyft more than Uber for probably some political reason. But I'm picking Uber.
Frick
Yeah,
it,
I'm not
dude.
even. I can't even play devil's avocado here. I'm picking Uber, and every time I
Dang.
pick Uber, like irregardless of price, let's just throw the price out the window. Just throw it out the window. The thing about Uber is it just the drivers seem to be just classier by default.
Yeah,
When I get into a Lyft, it's literally some college dude's car, and
just
you
some
feel
fucking
it.
guy. Yeah,
Yeah, just
And like
Jack.
you like just move my groceries over. It's like, all right, dude. Like, look, I'm not looking for 5-star service because like I called a lift, obviously. But like, show me the decency. Like, I don't even need chargers or water. I just would like to sit in a place where I don't have to step over your junk, dude. Like, my car is a mess. I live that. I want to escape that for the, and I'm paying
Yeah, you're
$30.
paying to escape that.
And
yeah.
so Uber just tends to be classy,
if
usually.
if I have like if I'm with my mom or
Hmm.
something or like people from out of town, I'm calling Uber, dude, because I need to have a good experience. I think you're
It
right.
feels more reliable. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
just a branding thing, but it does feel like I'm like there will always be a driver in on
Hmm.
Uber trying to pick me up. And I'm seeing in the chat, Lyft drivers always sketch. So yeah, I
Yeah.
guess everybody, I guess right now is kind of agreeing Uber's the way to go, at least in
This
LA.
Dude,
this next one's gonna be a sweep too, I think, but maybe not.
wait,
Maybe
wait,
we'll
hold
change
All
on.
that,
right.
Evelyn. I don't know.
Can
Next
I?
up, the
What?
burger of oh wait, you have something, Mark?
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to
Okay.
it.
The burger of LA choice. Shake Shack or In-N-Out?
Oh, come on.
Yeah. This is
Dude,
Stop.
I
this is
had to
not
put it
real,
out there. We talked about it. I just wanted to bring up your In-N-Out. How was your In-N-Out last week,
dude. So
Nick?
fucking good. Except I got it mustard fried, and it didn't really do
Fuck you,
anything.
bro.
Dude, they put pickles on there. It wasn't that
I just
good.
needed you to say that on air. That's
Um,
it.
yeah, I actually was talking to the internet guy in line. I'm like, yeah, dude. So this guy I know keeps telling me to get it mustard fried. Like, what's up with that? Is it good? He's like, I mean, it's good, but you can't really taste it. That's what he said. That's what the In-N-Out worker with the tablet said. Man, this man's holding the menu. I said, fuck it. Let's just do it. I'm gonna try it. It's okay. It's okay.
We're going viral too. And the next day I was at my place of employment and somebody was like, so how was the In-N-Out? And I was like, guys,
Mm,
apparently it was like this.
they're live.
And I told them your story, so we're getting
Yeah.
crazy out there. I see in the chat that Shaq got the flavor, but are we sweeping? Are we picking it out, Mark?
We need to
Let's
do a wellness check on
okay.
Acapulco. Something's wrong
Yeah,
over
you good,
there.
dude? Shake Shack? I don't know.
Let's get the Chat GBT or any AI will not figure this out. So I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna put this here: In and Out or Tommy's.
Ooh.
Oh, that's hard. That's probably a
It's
better
still
LA
in and
That's a
out,
option.
hard one.
but
Sorry.
it's
It's still, yeah, it's
different.
still in and out for me too, but that's a good
The
one.
thing is
No,
though, when I want Tommy's, I need to go get it, and it's like it's its own thing, and it's so good. But I can only eat that like I gotta spread it out. You know,
dude, I
In
can eat
and out.
Tommy's every day.
don't do it,
And
dude.
Tommy's is a clean like is I will put it above In and Out. It's double chili cheeseburger, extra chili. I'm in, dude.
Double extra? What?
Extra chili, dude.
Dude,
Extra
you're
chili.
No.
insane.
Mhm.
Mark, the
Mhm.
chat wants you to go suck a D because they said in and out, in and out, in and out, easy.
It's not easy, dude.
Dude,
That's wild,
No, it's
dude.
it's
better than
pretty easy.
Tommy's. Tommy's is
It's pretty
good though.
easy.
Like the I like their tomatoes. They're good. That sounds weird,
Mark
but they have good
Mark's a
tomatoes.
freak, dude.
Yeah, he's
We should know that he's gonna say some out of pocket
Can you even
shit.
imagine getting a double chili cheeseburger, extra chili, and chili cheese fries? Oh my god,
I don't
dude.
even know if I could eat that in one sitting.
With the onions on top
I
and the
probably
fries.
could, but I wouldn't
Mm.
feel great about it.
My mouth is watering, I'll tell you that.
Oh
But
man, I'm gonna go eat In and Out after this. That's what I'm wanting now.
dude,
Every
I
Wednesday.
might. I have gift cards, my guy. In and out
Oh
Wednesday.
man.
Okay, next up, soccer. I don't know if you guys are soccer fans.
Yes.
LA Galaxy or LAFC?
I like the word galaxy more than FC.
Mhm.
So you're going Galaxy.
Yeah. What's
Love.
FC
I'm
mean?
Galaxy. Football club.
Oh, that's
Football.
boring.
Wow, dude.
FOOT. Yeah,
It's
I LA
soccer.
Galaxy. When you had David Beckham and the Rainmaker himself, I'm going LA Galaxy.
Mark?
I hate soccer.
Yes.
I
You have
hate
to
soccer.
pick. You have to pick.
I have
Yeah.
to pick, but I'm going to bitch about soccer. My biggest gripe with soccer is, in addition to the low scoring game, like, oh my God, did you see the game? What was the score? 1-0. And it's like, all right, dude.
So
Like,
boring.
it's like, it's
I
lame.
feel the opposite way about basketball. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are these numbers? Why are you on 124? Why are we doing so much fucking math? It's basketball. They don't even know how to do math.
Well, but also,
Sorry, is that
here,
fucked up? My bad.
no.
Except for Luca. Luca can do
Yeah.
math.
Luca, listen to this podcast. This is your starter pack. Everything we talked about.
Yeah.
But like, it's 2025. It's it's the year 2025. And soccer does this weird thing where they don't stop the clock. The game is 90 minutes long, but
Yeah.
because there's interruptions and there's penalties and there's taking it out, what do? They let the time run and they account for the time and they just throw it on at the end. Which is like, stop the fucking clock, dude. Hit pause. Just stop the clock and we'll end the game in 90 minutes. It's a
Nah, that's too much
timeout.
work,
Well,
dude.
and
Why
it's
do I
like
gotta keep pausing and playing and pausing and playing?
we're gonna
Yeah.
run the game another 6 minutes so we could just watch dudes run around in circles, and then they fucking tie. Like I
Yeah.
would understand if they're like, oh no, we gotta run it out until somebody scores and then they win. But they draw. Sports where you can tie are fucking lame, dude. I don't know.
Right. And then
Yeah, I hear you there. I'll take that.
Yeah.
the
I'll
worst
take
part
that.
about the worst part about this, the game can be like the game is decided at 5-2. The game is decided, but it's because it's based on scoring that the other team all of a sudden like scores on the team who's kind of given up. They've moved past another team in the rankings because they've scored more goals. And it's like the other team wasn't even a part of it and they've been bypassed by this team that lost.
Yeah, they scored
And,
against
like,
the bench.
yeah, and it's
Maybe
like,
that's not
nah,
how it works. I don't know, but it
I
sounds
don't know.
like it.
Like, I'm not, but with
You're
that being
losing
said,
me. I'm not gonna lie, you're losing me in the semantics there, but
okay,
fuck you,
LAFC.
Mark, and we like soccer.
Galaxy
And
wins.
LA Galaxy and Third Eye Portal says Galaxy, so
Yeah.
an extra F you. All right, next one. Shows, which is not necessarily in LA, but at all the LA bitches be going. Are you stagecoaching or Coachellaing?
Um, man,
If I had
I'm
to
gonna
pick,
go with Coachella. Yeah, because
yeah.
I don't
If I
really do
had, if you're
country.
putting those two, I don't country either, so I'm gonna Coachella. I honestly prefer neither. This is one of those where I prefer neither as
Yeah.
well.
Also, like, I just don't really like Daisy Dukes and cowboy boots, and I know that might be crazy. I don't really. I
I
don't
have a
want it. I
feeling
don't want to be
Mark's gonna
surrounded by
like
that.
Daisy Dukes
I think he
and
does.
Cowboy Boots.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only argument I can make for Stagecoach, which is white bitches.
Right. But even then,
Like
I'm
the,
like,
You'll find them at Coachella too, though,
that's
you
the
know?
thing. They're all over, and then you get
yeah,
a mix at Coachella. You get all kinds of stuff.
it's like
Okay,
yeah,
upset. Coachella or EDC?
Coachella, 100%.
Coachella.
Yeah,
I do
same.
like.
Aw.
I mean, if we're going just depravity, you get more skimpy stuff at EDC, but I'm not there for that, dude. I'm a music
Yeah.
man.
That's a like visual vibe. I'll take that. Bitches be showing good outfits at
Yeah.
EDC. But yeah, I'll take because Coachella will have some cool stuff too, and it has the artsy sections of it too. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Last one. I don't know if this was an appropriate matchup, so if you guys want to change it up, feel free. But avocado toast or Randy's donuts. I felt like those were both so LA, but I
Yeah.
couldn't figure out
Mhm.
what to say differently. So you have to pick one or the other. Which one are you keeping?
Randy's Donuts. Easy.
Easy,
I don't put
same.
avocado on toast. I
It's
think,
weird to me.
yeah,
It's
I
like a
think
texture
it's.
thing.
I'm Mexican. I think we use our avocado for different things. I don't think we do it with toast.
Okay, well, what's our thoughts on acai bowls?
I don't
Were
eat
you just
those.
like fishing for us to correct you to
You
acai?
know what he likes, irregardless of what he pitches right now.
I think
Mark
I
hates
pick Randy's
avocados.
Donuts, but if you're doing avocado toast acai, I'm going acai.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see, like
same.
Randy's donuts, they're donuts. I don't even think Randy's donuts are that great, are they? They're just
They're just like
regular.
classic, old.
And they have like cool flavor profiles, and
Mm.
the blueberry one's just good, and the
Yeah.
buttermilk one's just good. Like it's just Classic LA donuts.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I do like a bowl though. It's not you guys. It's not acai.
Do you see what I
You know
mean?
what you're
Or like
doing.
he try. What do you want from me?
What do you want, dude? Yeah.
But I like is you can put peanut butter and Nutella in that. That is a very versatile bowl.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
good. It's not something that I order a lot, I'll be honest with you, but yeah, they're better than avocado toast, that's for sure.
Are you taking that over Randy's?
No, because it's a donut.
Okay, I'm like, yeah.
Like a donut.
Randy's
Like,
just wins.
Donuts are just better. Yeah.
oh yeah, how about this? Let's just do this, which is wind chills versus yum yum donuts.
That's hard, man. They're both. That's kind of a wash. Do you have a strong
Yeah.
opinion on that?
I don't think I've had either.
Oh, I've definitely had both, but I don't. I can't differentiate them to each other. You know.
Well, the reason why I like wind chills, and I'm shocked you haven't had wind chills, is because they have this commitment to never updating the inside of a wind chills. Like,
You're saying wind chills.
wind
It's
chills.
wind chills.
Wind
Are
chills.
you saying Winchell's?
You're saying wind
Wind-
chills donuts,
wind
like
chills.
wind chill, like I'm outside in the wind.
It's okay.
Is this like an
Winchell's.
Akai
Winch-
thing? I don't. Are you pulling my leg here?
No,
like,
I-
He's
okay,
saying
I
weird.
literally
on
thought you were
purpose.
saying
Okay.
wind chills.
It-
I was
yeah.
like, what's
wind-
wind chills?
It's wind chill. WINCHIL.
It's Winchell's.
It's wind
It's wind chills.
It's wind
That's
chills.
what I'm saying, wind
donuts.
chills.
You're saying
Okay,
wind
okay.
chills.
Okay, wind chills.
Chat, get him. Chat, get him.
Wait.
Fuck this guy up. Somebody
I'm
can
trying-
anybody
guys.
agree? Can anybody back us up here? He's saying wind chills, and it's driving me
Okay,
nuts.
but all I'm saying is that like this place is never updated.
Yeah.
The place, it's like it looks like it's from the 60s, and they've kept the same decor and the same like frames, like or the boxes to hold the donuts, and like
It's like brown.
the chairs are peeling. They used to be yellow, now they're brown, and it's like that everywhere you go in Winchell's.
They don't care.
My
There you
favorite
go,
part.
finally.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. My favorite part of Winchell's is that their mark lasts forever because you can tell what donut or Chinese food place used to be a Winchell's because they
Mm.
still have that like rounded triangular sign outside, but they just like took down the Winchell's part and put their logo on
Yeah.
top. But like I will forever drive by those establishments going, fuck that. That was a Winchell's. They have bomb cheese muffins. Yeah.
I like Krispy Kreme, but I just get the glaze. You know, everywhere else, I will go to any donut place and just get a chocolate bar, and it's all fine. You know, like I don't really have a big. I'm not donut loyal.
Whoa.
I just realized
That's
there's a
a big
Winchell's
donut.
right next to my sushi place, and I'm like, oh, what the shit? I gotta go there. I don't eat donuts anymore.
Chat agrees. You're saying chill, but it's chell.
Thank
so-
you, Third Eye.
Winchell.
Portal.
Winchell.
It's Winchell's.
Winchell's.
We just said say Chell.
No,
Yeah,
it's
but
'cause
I was saying
you're-
it for emphasis on the letters.
Yeah, you're
dude.
leaning into the chill too much. It's Winchell.
It's like how my mom and black people say McDonald's.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
You know how like milk and eggs and eggs,
Milk.
Eggs.
People will say milk.
milk or
That's
milk
crazy.
or eggs and eggs.
Eggs.
Like people say eggs,
Eggs.
or eggs,
yeah.
eggs.
Okay, I'm
There you
gonna
have it.
I'm gonna put this in our Zoom chat, and then you tell me how you say this word.
Mm.
I can't go to that.
There are two.
What's that?
This
Right,
is
there's
it's
two.
it's
Oh, that's
route
hard.
or root or like red or read or like like that you can't that's
I
different.
say
No, but what do you say?
no. I think route and root's the same thing. It's just people say them.
But how
Yeah.
do you
Like,
say it?
I say
That's the
route.
question.
I say route unless I'm saying I'm en route.
Yeah, because you can't
Which
say
is-
on route. It
No,
sounds
I'm not saying I'm
stupid.
en route. I say route and then en route.
I never say en route though because I don't say route. I say route. So I guess that's where I'm at.
I say root
Really?
all the time.
all the time.
But route is a different word.
But that's how you say it.
Not me. I say route.
I say
Route
route.
six-
The route
I
to
I say Route 66.
that's
That's
different.
true. Fuck.
But that one's different.
But see, now you're qualifying. It's like I'm. This is an all or nothing kind of thing,
That's
which
like
is
a-
just
No,
a-
because Route 66 comes with the proper noun. If there's a song that's titled Route 66, which there is, that's viral, which there is, that doesn't count. It's different. It's like Pirates of the Caribbean versus Caribbean. We all know it's Caribbean, but when we say Pirates of the Caribbean, we say it like that.
All right, chat. How do
Yeah,
you say it? Route or route?
Pirates of
Type
the
it in.
Caribbean. That's true.
Yeah. Type it in the
Sometimes
chat.
people
Yeah.
say it weird and then it's just branded that way, and it's
Yeah.
not my
Yeah.
fault.
You know
Pirates of the
what?
No,
Caribbean is a
dude.
really good example because I say that too.
It was. It
Yeah,
was.
I do
It was.
too.
But I say
It
I'm
was
going
the
to the Caribbean.
I'm from
mom.
the Caribbean.
Yeah, man.
It's the Caribbean.
Yeah.
I broke someone's mind in the perfect storm because I had to say the word root 2 times, and I said it in both ways. I don't know how I did it. It was like, sometimes the stars align and like everything just goes as a win for you. I was able to use it both times, and this guy's like, "Did you just say the same word 2 different ways?" I was like,
Fuck
"I
yeah,
don't
I
know,
did.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I did,"
sorry.
and I broke his brain, dude. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm in."
Yeah, that's not right. Well,
Wow.
that's the laundry list of things that Luca can think about that will lift his spirits. I hope he listens to this. I really do. We're rooting for you, man, and
Mhm.
welcome to LA. We're glad you're
Yeah,
here.
that was way better. I want to give you props, Evelyn. That was way better than Mark's idea of just randomly asking us to throw something out. I think the game was great because then we really got to cooking.
That was
That's
a
the
total
effort.
happy accident.
Yeah.
So
Mark's like, okay,
credit
fuck
to
you.
the brain juice, but
Yeah.
thanks, Mark, for bringing that in. It
Yeah.
was a nice combo
He
moment.
segued us.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing because when you guys were talking about it, I was like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?" Because every people will always say like, "What did you guys talk about?" And I say, "I don't know. Go
It's
listen to
just
the show."
whatever.
Because
Yeah.
I literally had to go in my mind grapes and be like, "What the hell are you guys? What did I say?" And I remember now. So yes, thank you, E, for taking the lob and dunking it because
He's
you essentially MSG'd that shit.
yeah.
You added
We're
flavor.
ballin', just for Luca today. We are ballin'. I don't even know what that says in the chat. They try to actually type on route. I'm guessing they're saying route,
And Raute.
but
Mhm.
wrote that because ROW to me is row. So that might be an entirely different
Yeah,
pronunciation, but
we're
they said on, so I'm gonna say they're saying route.
oh.
So route.
By the
In the
way,
chat.
Animahia is Team Galaxy. By the way, I'm a little late,
Ooh.
so there you
Oh,
go.
yeah, yeah. More
You're not
Galaxy. My whole
surprised by
household
that.
my house is a Galaxy fandom, y'all.
She said it in all caps though, so I just want to. She yelled Galaxy.
Emphasis,
Yeah,
Galaxy. Thank you. Thank you, Mom.
yeah.
The one thing I wanted to mention in the chat, it was brought up of the WeHo West Hollywood free trolley. Um, have
An
you?
alt choice to Uber and Lyft. Yeah, that's right.
I have a fond memory of that. I think this is a good. I'll share it here. Which was there was a night where me and my dude went drinking, and this is like, I guess I don't know if West Hollywood has a thing where it's like there's certain places that will now close at 4 a.m. And there's never been a time in my life, like in LA, when I'm drinking, I'm like, dude, I wish I can keep going till past 2 a.m. I've been conditioned for last call here. In Vegas, it's different because your brain just
You don't
turns
go
up
to
another
sleep.
notch.
Yeah,
But here in LA, it's like 1 o'clock. I'm drunk. I'm like, oh, my brain's shutting down. 1:30 is perfect, right? I've
yeah.
done that. But one night we're drinking, and my friend says, like, hey, man, like West Hollywood doesn't close till 4. And I was like, okay, like, and I'm drunk. I'm like, this sounds like a good idea. And we hightail it across town to West Hollywood. And as we get there, like the buzz is kind of going down. You're like getting a little tired, so you have to get a second wind. And if you're not familiar with West Hollywood, it's a place where a lot of the LGBTQ community go and party, which is cool with
This
me.
is
I
They're
true.
mean,
fun.
they're
They
fun.
are. They
Gay
know how to have a good
guys,
time.
gay guys know how to party. I'm going to
Yeah.
say that right now. And what we didn't know was that only 2 bars are the ones that are eligible to be closing at 4 a.m. And it was like, it wasn't the Abbey, but they were just equally gay. So like it was like dudes, it was dudes on like a dance bar, dancing, grinding for money. And I was like, well, I guess
Sounds
we're
like a party.
yeah. I was like, I'm just drinking it. I'm like, well, I guess I'm watching buff ass dudes drink till 3:30 and like and then dance and I'll drink. And then it's 3 o'clock, 3:30, and we're like, dude, I'm tired. And we hit this conundrum with this dilemma, which is the Uber outside of West Hollywood is tracking us at $100. Lyft, $103. And I'm like,
You
dude,
gotta
like
wait till the morning, dude. Fuck it.
I'm going home
Dude,
with
you
some.
call somebody to pick you
Yeah.
up
Yeah,
and you
100
give them
bucks.
50 bucks.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna have to suck some dude off to take me home or something. If I was like, but then what we figured out was like, you know what? Let's take the trolley because the trolley will take us closer to Hollywood, and we'll probably be able to Uber out at a cheaper rate. And we didn't like my friend lives in downtown. I live in Glendale, and we're like, all right, let's just do it. The trolley was taking forever to get there, so we see a bus, like a metro coming through, and like, oh, it takes us to downtown, and we said, fuck it, let's get on the bus. And it's not really the safest place to be on a metro bus at 3 a.m.,
Mhm.
3:30. And
Fuck
we
taking
take
the
the bus
bus, dude.
there,
No way.
and it takes us all the way into downtown. We're like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. We were so drunk, we pass out on the bus,
Oh
and
my
it
God.
gets us to the end of the line. And we didn't really account for where it was taking us in downtown. It was like it might be called South Park, and it's not South Park like Kenny and Stan and Cartman. It's like it drops you off into like the darkest part of downtown by Jack in the Box, and I'm like, oh, dude, like this is not safe at all. With that being said, like I wish we took the trolley because the trolley looked a lot of fun. That was a long way of saying the trolley
Yeah.
was an honorable pick, but
So
that was
if you're this or thatting Uber or trolley, go with Graphic your choice and trolley. It sounds like the safer bet, all things considered.
well. Before I say that's a good place to end, I do want to plug. I'll be at the Pasadena Ice House, February 22nd.
Ooh.
Nice.
So
Coming
I'll be
soon.
I'll be doing my thing in a couple weeks, guys. Saturday. Love to see you. If you come by, I'll give you a sticker.
Support your boy.
And a
Yeah,
sticker
okay.
is not a sex move. I will give you a sticker for that says "To Live and Talk in LA," which is
Yeah.
made by a homeboy graphicher. So come through. That's it. That's it.
We're
Well,
prepared.
that's a good place to end. Who wants to take us home?
I'll give Vic the out today for a
Oh.
second week. I know, something
Yeah.
special. Y'all, thanks for joining us today. Whether it was live or not live, you can find us in a lot of places. Email us your stories, email us ideas, slide into the DMs. If you're trying to email us, we are to live and talk in LA at gmail.com. You can find us on all the socials at to live and talk in LA and with all the blue sky fixings, if you're keeping track with Mark. We're here live on Twitch and YouTube Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. And we're posting onto your preferred podcast network. We won't use Mark's language every Thursday. So go find us in all the places, show your support, shout out my moms. And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye, mom. Evelyn's
Peace.
mom. Oh, dude, another one for the ages, guys.
Nice.
I'm so sorry that took all of our time, but we were rolling. So
Say sorry. We're having fun.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, we forgot the. Well, guys, we played it 2 weeks ago or last week, but next episode we have Spooky from League of Ridiculous Conversations coming through. We totally forgot, but
yes,
he will be here in this seat, the fourth
with us.
window. Yeah,
We gotta figure out where to put him, dude. Because right now the
Mhm.
logo is on the top left.
Just
Where's
make
the
logo
logo
smaller.
gonna go? Well, he's a
Um,
guest. I'll just make him smaller and then make the logo smaller. They'll share the space.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
This is
yeah.
our
Yeah.
show.
This is our mini guest. They get
Yeah.
part of a
It's
screen.
part of our contract. We need to all be full frame.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We need to
exactly.
look like this.
Did you guys watch the Grammys?
No.
I just catch up
You
on
can
the
talk about
news.
it anyway, though. Sorry.
But I was really happy. My girl Dochi, I don't know if I told you guys this, that I like recently discovered Dochi and I was like so floored by her because she really sounds like a lot of old school rap and there's a lot of nods to like old school hip hop and rap and I really liked her. And then I'm like, oh my God, she won a Grammy,
How do you
which
spell
is
Doechii?
huge. Doechii, I think Dochi, something like that.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, she killed that shit. She's like what, 25, 26 years old, and she's like the third black woman to ever have won the Grammy that she won. And then I was seeing like TikToks of her from like 5 years ago where she was like, yeah, I just got fired from my job. And like, look at her, she just won a Grammy, dude. I was so proud of her.
That's cool.
I do love that. What was it? Song of the year was Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us.
You mean everything and their fucking mom was Kendrick Lamar, and somebody said he won the same amount of Grammys that Drake had altogether on one diss track.
Hmm. I mean,
Yeah.
there was
Rip,
something
rip.
like you're. I mean, there's been many diss tracks out there in the world, you know, like, and I always joke that Alanis Morissette, You Ought to Know, is one of the best diss tracks of all time, and I kind of mean it.
Hmm.
Hell yeah,
But
dude.
but for Kendrick Lamar to take on Drake and really drag his name through the mud to the point where it's like, okay, he was like pressing like lawsuits and charges and
Yeah,
all these things, and it's
he's
like
dead.
it, this song is now Song of the Year in the Grammys world. It's like, is this the nail in the coffin? I don't know. Drake's like got nine
I mean,
lives. He'll probably come back and annoy us, but
It's
like,
the
he's gonna do
song
it at
of
the
the
Super
year.
Bowl, dude.
It's the
I
album of
know.
the year.
It's,
It's the record of the year.
Yeah.
It's
mhm.
also the music video of the year. Like the fact that NFL is gonna let him say the words, "Hey Drake, I hear you like I'm young," and we all know that Drake is gonna try to hit back with another lawsuit to the NFL, and that's just not helping the man. I feel for him, not badly, but I feel for him.
I don't know. Just it's good to see LA stand up. Like, and then also the fact that also the fact that Kendrick Lamar is like 5'5". Like, I'm in, dude.
Short King.
Like,
He's cool. I
yeah.
like Kendrick. It's hard to hate him.
And the
I feel like
Canadian
Drake asked
suit.
for it.
Did you catch
Because
that? The jean
it
on
did.
jean fit, the
Hmm.
Canadian suit. He's
Damn.
Canadian
just,
tuxedo. Hmm.
I was so proud. I was so
Well,
proud.
and then it made me think. What was it? Kanye West coming
Oh
out
my
with.
gosh, yeah.
Was this girl literally naked, or was it like a suit?
No, she was naked.
She
And
was
then
wearing like
Dude.
a nothing over.
like
I think
something mesh-y was over
it's
it in
Hmm.
some
invisible.
places, but it was completely see-through. But I think the goal, I don't know, I saw this online somewhere, was to like basically force them to like censor her with like the black bars on everything. So
Hmm.
she would look like it was supposed to be a thing. Like that was supposed to be her
I feel
outfit,
like she
like the
does that
blocking of
though.
it.
Oh, I
I
feel like I've
just
seen this multiple times now. No, or is it different
I'm
chicks?
tired of it, dude. I don't
I
know.
just don't
She just
care.
it's like she wants to be Kim K, and I just feel like she's an empty shell, and I feel badly for her. I
I
do.
do actually feel bad for her because I just think like,
Yeah.
what is it like to be going to places with Kanye? I don't even think it's fun. Like I think dating a rapper, you probably go to like parties and they were spending money and stuff. I feel like being with Kanye just seems like he's so unstable. Like I don't even know. It
Dude,
seems anxious.
there's
Yeah, I agree.
he like in the pictures I saw him, he just looked like he looked like he was annoyed to be there and he just dipped the fuck out. It was like he was annoyed to just be on the red carpet. He wasn't at the Grammys. He just left. And
Yeah.
No, bro,
it,
he wasn't invited. Did you hear that?
I heard he was because he was nominated for something. I heard he was invited. That was like
I heard they were
misinformation.
escorted off, but I that's
Probably.
probably right. I
I
mean,
feel like he's
I didn't do my
broken.
homework.
Something is loose now.
You know
Like
what?
he's not. I
Well,
don't
it's
know.
done been. It's not
Mm.
now.
Oh, dude.
But it just
Yeah.
continues, and there was that's huge scandal about him getting like gas or something from a dentist and like text threat. Did you guys see all of this? I think we
I
talked
have no
about it
idea.
maybe on the pod a while ago.
Mm.
But yeah, there was this huge scandal where somebody was basically like exposing these text threads saying he needs help and he's getting all this like gas from a dentist, and it was like somebody that was like his admin or something, and they fired him. Like it was this really big deal. But they're basically saying that he's like addicted to drugs and he'll do anything for the drugs. And I'm just like, it kind of adds up, but I have no idea.
Well, I I was a huge Kanye fan back in the day. Like I it's funny because 2 days ago I put on the College Dropout album.
It's great.
I think it's a perfect album. Like, it's one of those things where like from start to end I was like these are bangers on bangers, and I remember I was hearing it from the lens of like a 2004 mark, post
What's the song that's on that for reference?
All Falls Down.
It's a good
I don't
one.
know what that is.
You if you
Whereas
hear it you'll
you seen
know
the
it.
music
Yeah.
videos
Yeah.
at the
And
airport?
Stacey Dash is running.
Yeah.
No.
And okay, well, we'll play it for you off
Sing
the air.
it.
So,
Oh yeah, shit. No, you can't.
yeah. Oh, that would be such a fucking flattering flex if I sang so good a cappella that Universal Music comes after us.
Through the
Dude.
Wire. So I
That
love Through the Wire too. That one's really good.
through the wire it's a song where he did with his jaw wired shut because he was like outside of like because he got into a car crash. The whole thing, the whole odyssey of Kanye was he
Uh-huh.
got into this wicked car crash and almost died, and then that's when
Yeah.
like he came up, and it's a perfect fucking album, dude. And like when I watch it, I was like, I legit think he's sick. I think there's something wrong with him, and I
Mm.
I knew it. I knew it when Yeezus came out. I thought it was the biggest piece of shit album, and then people kept trying to tell me you're just not listening to it right, dude. This song is
Mm.
genius. I was like,
Nah, dude. He
Dude,
was a
Slow Jams
genius.
is a fucking banger too with Twista, bro. Remember Twista?
Dude, have
oh
you seen like the
Man.
backstory on them writing that together and like if it Jamie Foxx in that? Is that
yeah,
right?
he is. Mhm.
Dude,
Mm.
iconic. That's where I'm like his genius is beyond so many things, but you know how
Mhm.
like they say like really smart people are so aware of things that they are often depressed because they interpret all of that and take it as like sadness because they can't really like fix a lot of things and his traumatic experiences and his family, his mom, you know, growing up. I know there's a lot of shit going down, so you add all that up and then he goes to drugs and the genius easily turns into just crazy.
Am I being too hard on him? I don't know that he's a genius. You just get a rapper. He's a
Dude,
really great
young
rapper.
Kanye, like
I
yeah,
don't
like
know.
OG, like
Genius?
producing.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, I
you
mean
can't.
like musical genius, not
Yeah,
like let
Yeah.
me
he's
correct
not.
myself. Sorry, let me be
No, no,
specific.
okay, yeah. I just want to clarify because I
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
I mean like
Sorry.
he's
Good
very good at
clarification.
making music, right?
No,
But
that's it. Like musical
all
genius,
right.
like
Yeah.
production and
So you could be like a food
arrangements.
genius. You could be a,
Mhm.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
for
He
sure.
wouldn't clean up at Pop Culture Jeopardy, but he's a genius in a different field.
Sure.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
would not succeed in that show. Which, by the way, the host is married to whom's? Is
Scarlett
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 Johansson.
Johansson?
Johansson.
ScarJo?
That guy's
Man, I don't even
killing
know
it,
this guy.
dude.
That's ScarJo's husband.
Well, he writes for Saturday Night Live. He reads
I know,
the
but
yeah.
Mhm.
ScarJo came
Mhm.
first, you know? But
No, for
also, she
sure.
loves SNL too. Wow, meet cute. So
When I
happy for them.
found out he was married to her, I was like, how did he do that? How did he convert? Because I feel like, yeah, it's great. He's writing for
He's a
SNL.
funny
He's
guy.
funny. Yeah,
Mhm.
He's
good looking
funny.
dude, whatever. But damn.
I
Yeah,
I
know.
mean,
chicks
I
like
guess
the
she's
funny
got to marry
guys, man.
somebody, right? I mean, she has to settle for whoever. So,
Wasn't she also married to Ryan Reynolds?
oh God, I hope not. Let me look it
I
up.
thought she was. She was married to somebody else.
I don't know. That's news to me. I know she's well. Ryan Reynolds is with Blake Lively now, which is who is being sued. See,
I
this is
know.
why
Oh my
this
gosh,
is
the
why I.
drama.
It's so funny because we go for it's this pendulum swing. It's literally that the
She
boat of
was married to
orgasm.
Ryan Reynolds. What a
What?
waste. God,
Yeah,
he's
No.
so
dude.
fucking annoying, dude. I can't believe
Yeah,
that.
I
Ugh.
knew it.
Go
Yeah,
on.
because I remember being like, oh, so it stuck in my head because it was so unbelievable.
Well,
That's
Anyway,
crazy.
first Blake Lively was the victim. Now she's not. And then she's the victim, and now she's not. I'm like, I don't like it. It just keeps going back and forth, dude.
Yeah,
I
I don't
can't
care what happens to
keep
her
up
anymore.
anymore. It's
It's too
it's
much.
it's too much. Now I'm gonna just wait and see
it's
what
also
happens.
like the fact that all of this controversy came out on like a controversial book to film adaptation that's literally about domestic violence. I don't know if you guys know all that, but
Mm.
yeah, that's literally the plot of this thing. Like it's like this love story that actually ends up being about domestic violence a little bit. Spoiler alert. Um, and yeah, that's crazy. I just don't even, I'm like, the whole thing is insane. I keep seeing like text threads on TikTok where it's like paragraphs of like Ryan Reynolds texting this guy if they can move their show like timeline by 2 weeks or something, their movie timeline by 2 weeks, just so that him and Blake Lively can be together. And I'm just like, why do I even know this information? That's so
Yeah, you're in
LA.
it. You're
You're
deep.
in
Yeah.
it. You're
Yeah,
in
it's
it to win it.
bad. I hate it. I'm sorry.
Hang in there.
Are you ready for the Super Bowl? I'm sorry, the big game. You can't say that. It's the
Oh,
big
that's
game.
right. You
Mhm.
you can't take it from them.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
ready for the big game. Who are you rooting for?
I want to know Victor because Victor's a bigger football guy than me. So like,
I'm
I mean,
curious.
who you
I'm
got?
probably rooting for the Eagles just because I think it's time for the Chiefs to just chill out,
Stop
dude.
it. Just stop it.
I haven't been watching a whole ton of football this season, but I have been seeing a lot of clips on Reddit of like some questionable calls. You know how it is. Whenever you're like the team that's making all the money and everybody's got their eyes on you, you get more calls. You get a
Hmm.
little bit
Yeah.
more leeway. And I don't like that. I'm a man of principle. I believe in absolute fairness. When it comes to games and rules, like You can't play a game if the rules are fucked up. Any board game, they have rules. When people start bending the rules, it breaks everything. And it's like, so I don't really like that. Like I've seen that a handful of times. Of course, I don't know if people are watching the Eagles with as much scrutiny as they have the Chiefs. So of course, there's gonna be more
Of
examples.
course, yeah.
But
Mhm.
I like the Eagles. I don't mind the Eagles. You know, taking it. We'll see. I'm kind of indifferent, but that's sort of where I'm at right now.
I
Yeah.
have a unique tie to the Eagles because I went to school just like 15 minutes outside of Philadelphia for college. So
Hmm.
I
Mm.
I'm an Eagles supporter. You know, I was there and I hated my Philly people as much as they hated me, and that's why I support them.
Mm.
And I have heard a lot of this kind of, Mahomes is just goes, no, they did this, and then people are like, oh, flag. And I'm just like, I don't love that, but I will say, to quote somebody from work, actually, winners think about winning and losers think about the winners, my friends. So
I also really like Saquon Barkley, who's the running back for the Eagles. He's a total fucking like crazy. Like he's like a football prodigy, right? Came out, he's stuck on the Giants, got injured a few times, just totally went to waste. Like it's a shame, these running backs, like they're so fucking good. They're crazy like specimens of like human agility
hmm
and strength. Like they're so athletic, and then they get stuck on some dog shit team or they tear an ACL or something, and it's just like, it's like watching some douchebag like crash a Ferrari or something, and you're just like, God, what a waste, So Saquon Barkley's really been able to open it up. Dude's a crazy athlete. I'm happy for him. So
they're like the
that's another
underdogs,
thing.
they're coming.
I mean, they have a better record than the Chiefs right now, but
Oh, for real? Shit, my
yeah, I
bad.
mean they're 17-3 or 17-2, so it's like pretty. They're both just
Close enough.
wicked teams. But yeah, I really like Saquon Barkley. So there's another
Who you
thing.
I
picking, Mark? Who you picking?
so it's three-peat versus the Philly fans, and there is something I respect about when you watch. You probably know where I'm going with this. There, when the Philly Eagles won the Super Bowl that one time, they had one of the fans eat horse shit off the floor because he was just wilding out,
Did he
and
like die or something? Or is
I
that
hope
something
not.
else?
I hope not
I've
because
never heard of this, but I'm already
Yeah.
alarmed. It's so
because
Philly.
I hope he's not dead because we need you, sir. Like the guy who ate horse shit off the floor because the Philly Eagles won. He didn't eat it because he lost a bet because his favorite team lost. His team won, and he ate the shit. And there's just something to be said about Philly fans. Philly fans are fucking insane, and they're not insufferable like Boston fans, but
Dude, Philly's just
amazing.
different.
They booed
And
Santa.
they will light the city partially up,
Mm,
or maybe
yeah,
that's bad language for us. They will fuck shit up whether they win or lose.
yeah.
So we'll see.
We're watching
It,
on stream right now, watching this guy eat the poop. So you guys
Shit.
know.
I saw the incognito window. I was like, is that saying you
Damn,
can't
he's
see it?
crazy. Oh my God. Can we
No,
even
he
show
fucking
this? Is
did
this
it.
allowed? Yeah, he fucking did it, dude.
Wait, I'm watching it right now. It's delayed. Hold on. He's getting down. Oh, no.
Dude,
He's getting
that
down.
was insane.
that's my favorite is as you play it. Can
No.
we watch this?
Is
No.
this allowed? Like, what is
No, he
happening?
didn't. My
Wow.
mouth watered in the throw up way, not in the appetizing
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking of? I was just uh I just saw some news story the other day of some Philly fan, and I think it was this season because they're going to the Super Bowl, who like climbed up an electric pole and died or something. Somebody in Philly died because of
Mm.
some weird random shit. I need to figure it out.
Like I said, Philly shit
Mm.
hits the fan. Whether it's
Mm.
winning or losing, shit will hit the fan and apparently a fan's mouth. Um, yeah, I'm not happy. But did you say who you're rooting for? Are you rooting
I'm
for
I'm
the
I'm
Eagles?
rooting, I'm rooting for Philly. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
okay.
need that energy in my life. The fact that he did that, I'm not gonna be a Philly fan, but I do
Absolute
respect that.
legend.
I
Yeah.
like that is like you. I don't understand that, dude. It's like, have you ever? We can end on this one. But like, and this might be a topic for another show, but it's like, have you ever like had such a freak out moment, you black out and do something weird like that? Like, here's a perfect example: is do you remember the World of Warcraft kid? Victor probably knows this one, the one who like his mom says you can't play anymore.
Oh, and he shoved a remote in his ass. Yeah,
Yeah, like he like so.
You
yeah.
knew exactly what he was talking about.
He's like, yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that.
and Evelyn, like, we'll send you the video.
You don't want to
But
play it
like
on the stream? Just kidding.
his
No,
brother,
don't
like,
do that.
his brother puts like a hidden camera in there, and his mom says to his brother, like, you can't play World of Warcraft. He freaks out, takes off his clothes, and starts like raging out. And at some point, he picks up the remote control from the bed. He looks at it. It's a long 1 second, and he doesn't know what to do with it. Like, do I throw it? And he defaults to putting it up his ass, and then he just freaks out. It's the weirdest thing ever. But like,
How old is this kid?
There you are,
he's
looking
probably
all
like
over for you.
16 or something.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I heard that it wasn't real, but I don't
That's
know.
good acting, bro. That's really good acting.
It's
Yeah,
probably
and
staged.
This is
It was
before like
staged.
internet clout was really a thing. So like, what did he have? What reason did he have? Here you go. It's live on the stream, Evelyn. So you can.
Hold on, I'm looking through the Chris Hemsworth ad. Okay, I'm seeing who's
As somebody who
screaming.
still plays WoW, I get it. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
lot of work.
He's yeah. I'm watching
The face slamming's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, he ran out the door. Okay, he ran in the door. He's pacing. Yeah, this totally looks like it's staged. It's around the blankets.
This is, I don't think it's staged, dude. Honestly, like no actor would make these choices. You know, like acting's a choice. Like, and you do these things. Like, in no way is an actor's mind going to do these things.
He's
This is
so
a-
mad.
This is legit rage, dude.
I don't know. The way he was throwing himself like face first, it makes me go, he was
I don't know,
planning
man.
this out.
I can.
Also,
can
where
tell
are
you-
his clothes now?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what is he?
This
a
is
magician?
100% staged.
It's not.
Like, this is nobody's. This is like Mark saying, "Okay."
No, dude. I don't think I freaked out playing video games. Not to the point where I shove a remote up my ass, but like, I have freaked out. So like, I kind of like I
Oh, so he doesn't actually fully. He just like.
over his clothes.
I mean,
See-
like,
see,
he's just
I
having a
don't-
moment, you know.
I'm sorry, but as good as improv actors, the guys from Whose Line Is It Anyway, no one is able to pull that off. No, no one is able to make the choices that he's
I
made.
love where you
to
paused it right in the frame, dude.
Yeah. Well, where else? You know.
Should am I allowed to put this as a picture?
Is this
for
spicy?
when
Where's
I
your
put
mom?
This on Insta?
Call
Call her
Yeah.
down.
Mom, are you seeing this?
This is what you
This
wanted.
is what this is what you wanted your friends to see. A guy
She
putting a
forced
remote
my
up his
hand.
butt.
Yeah.
Thank you, Vic. I think that's a pretty good place to end, guys. What do you?
Yeah. I think that's it. I think we should
the
wrap.
Mark line. While Mark dies in the corner.
I'm gonna go get
yeah.
something out.
It's been lit. I'm actually hungry, so I might go eat
this made me
something
hungry.
while Mark catches his breath and wow, look at that facial expression.
Mark's look at him. I
You
love
good,
it.
dude?
Yeah, he's all
It
right.
was the perfect pause, dude. Again, like, see, that was calculated. Like, you pausing it there was calculated. Everything like that dude was doing, that was just pure raw emotion, dude. That I believe. But yeah.
Get out of here, Akai Bowl.
Yeah.